What's poppin' world? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast. Without further ado, we on episode 3, week 3 of this dedicated slash OTR Family Dollar account. And I just want to share y'all, just my thoughts. Just like while I'm still in the infancy stage, to just kind of like acclimate myself to this lifestyle, this new occupation. I really don't have nothing queued up, so I'm just gonna fire off the top, and y'all get what y'all get from it. So let's just talk about the main thing, right? Which is the money aspect. I've only been working 3 days every week. Following up to this point is going to be my first 5-day week, and the pay ain't bad. Close to $900 for 3 days, pre-tax. And, you're able to borrow out of your check, every now and again, ahead of time, through this little program and stuff I got under. So, not too bad. The expectation is getting around 1,500, maybe even 1,600 a week. And I'm gonna be doing like anywhere from like 60 to running up my entire 70-hour clock. But I'm home every week, so that's a good thing about it. Let's talk about what this specific account entails, right? So it's a lot of physical work. If you're not physically in shape, or you don't have the mental fortitude to be able to work long durations of time, constantly and perpetuating, or let's keep it at constantly, right? Or perpetual motion. If you're not accustomed to that kind of work set or working mindset, then you might just want to go OTR, over the road, 48 states, regional, so on and so forth, right? I'm doing a dedicated account right off the bat, and it commands you to drive long durations of time and then also work physically for long durations of time. So I appreciate it. I rock with it. There is a learning curve. There is an adjustment period for your body and your mind. Just because your body has to acclimate to sitting in this driver's seat and driving long durations of time, and then sitting up there knowing your angles and premeditating your setups, right? So when you pull up to a Family Dollar, before you even get over there and before you even drive 1 mile, you want to get on Google Maps, and you want to be able to see where the store is sitting at in the store front, or where the block is at, and you want to look for your entryways or your paths of entrance to know how you're supposed to set yourself up, in order to set that trailer, the back of the trailer, towards the entryway, towards the door, right? Because if people are familiar with the Family Dollar account, you have to set yourself up in a way to where the rollers from the store most of the time can sit at a 90-degree angle and lift up towards your truck, and you attach your rollers to where when you rolling the stuff down the trailer, it can go down that incline and go right into the store, and then they can sit up there and sort and do their thing at the bottom, right? So we talking about physical labor, which is the hardest physical labor job I've ever had, right? The most driving skill set wise that I ever had. When it comes down to parking, just because you're not, now this is give and take, it's subjective, right? Because some people would probably prefer no other trailers around, no other trucks around, and they could just sit up there and set up however they want to in the parking lot. But I will tell you this: most setups aren't the same when it comes down to these Family Dollars, right? So sometimes you got a blindside park, and each school or each company tells you that you want to avoid blindside parking at all times. So if you're a person, let me just put it in layman terms. If you're a person that's willing to always take up the next challenge, if you like a challenge, this is definitely the account for you, because yeah, the money is it's okay in comparison to what you're doing, right? Because it's a lot that you're doing, and some people would be like, run away from this account, so on and so forth. But if you run away from this account, what are you running towards, right? Yeah, I could have found the local job doing one of the food delivery services, so on and so forth. But I feel like the OTR over the road, if this is even considered OTR, right? Because you're driving down the interstate, but you're not going super duper. Well, this is considered OTR maybe in a way because this is a regional account. Though I'm only going from neighboring states and I'm not gone for more than a week, right? So it's not a true OTR, but it's OTR in nature just because of the kind of driving you're going to have to do. Driving through mountains, driving through dead zones, driving long periods of time, 5-6 hours, straight driving. So it just really depends on, like I said, your approach, with your goals, and it's all subjective. But let me just wrap up how I'm my experience on this, right? It's challenging. It's challenging. It's going to bring out the man or the woman in you. It's going to heighten your maturity level just because of the responsibility that comes along with acclimating yourself to this account, right? It's experience. It's some people might sit up there and be like, "Hey, that's trucking. That's trucking in a nutshell." This is what should be what it's expected, right? But I feel like this specific account, just because you have so many variety of different responsibilities, it's going to test you. It's going to test you in more ways than one. And if you have the mental fortitude to be able to keep yourself composed, always looking to advance and persevere, I feel like it's a character building situation where you come out on the other side, you're going to come out better than the version that you came in as. That's just my personal opinion. So this week 3, I'll drop a follow-up video as far as how this first 5-day venture, because I'm supposed to pick up one load, deliver out to all my stores, head back to the distribution center, and then head right back out, knock out my next load, and then either head back to the distribution center to pick up my next week load, and then just take it back to the station or the yard, or I just head back to the yard, and then I just come back here next week. So that's all I got for y'all. Comment, like, subscribe. More videos on the way. With that being said, I'm gone. I'm up out of here.